What is up, my dudes? It's your boy, Easy Peasy, Ham and Cheesy, back with another video. And today, because it it's a ton of fun. I'm gonna be doing a random double, or no, not a monotype battle with my fiery boy. So yeah, let's get into it. So my opponent is a psychic type, so I'm gonna send. I really know who to send in. I'm gonna send in my OVENY boy because he has a dark type move, which will be good, super effective against them. And so he sends out his Delphox, who uses Calm Mind. I use Foul Play, does a decent amount of damage. Let's see. I'm gonna use it again. He sends out a dark type, so it's neutral against him. I'm gonna use Toxic just to get the poison off. He uses knockoff on me and knocks off my leftovers and gets hurt by the poison. So now I'm gonna use Return because it'll do a good. It did a decent amount of damage, not a ton. But I guess Malamar now has a boosted attack, so Foul Play will do a ton of damage because it uses their attack stat. But I guess it doesn't really matter because I got a crit and that knocks him out. So I'm gonna start up the timer, move my recording bubble thing, not all the way there, but just like there. He sends out his Delphox again. I'm gonna use Foul Play again. He uses Fire Blast, which I resist. Foul Play does a good amount of damage. Who else? Does anyone else know Toxic? Alright. Four of my six do, so if I lose, it. But I don't have anyone else with the Dark type move, so I'm gonna switch out my, um, Fiery Boy for my Wet Boy, because he's probably gonna switch out because my Volcanion is a water type, which will be super effective against the fire type of Delphox. And he sends out Sigilyph. Hydro Pump does a ton of damage. It's gonna be faster. It burned itself, so it's gonna die if it knocks out my Wet Boy. Then it um uses that, but Hydro Pump's gonna be enough to finish it off, which is good. So I've taken the lead. I'm winning. He traced Water Absorb, Psychic, and Fairy. So I'm gonna use Earthquakes. It's a powerful move, and my Hydro Pumps won't do much. And but it's now Psychic and Flying. What? Where did I get a Psychic and Flying from? Oh, I tapped Sigilyph. So yeah, it uses Psychic, which does a good amount of damage. Earthquake, I get the crit off with the Earthquake, and then that's enough to finish off the Gardevoir. He sends out the Delphox, and I'm gonna outspeed. Oh, I don't outspeed, so he knocks out uh my first loss of the day. So I'm gonna send out my Mega Charizard, and then use Crunch because it it's a Dark type move, and it'll be super effective, but even if it wasn't super effective, it'd be enough to finish him off. 'Cause now he only has a couple Pokemon left, and he sends out a Steel type, Steel, Steel and Psychic, so both of these will be super effective. But Fire Blast is stab, and it might burn, but it's not gonna matter if it burns or not, 'cause it knocks him out in one hit, and so his only options are either to forfeit or send out Cresselia, and he ends up sending out Cresselia. So I'm gonna try and Toxic it, and it tries to Toxic me, and we both miss. But I I have so many that Pokemon that I can just keep. We both hit the Toxic, but I can if my and he forfeits because he knows that he's eventually gonna die from the Toxic, but because you know how I like to do it. He forfeit, and so I'm gonna get into another battle. So he sends out. So this guy is a Rock type, So I would send out Emboar, but he's probably gonna send out his Aerodactyl. So I'm gonna send out my. Oh, he sends out the Omastar. I send out my Volcanion. I'm gonna use Earthquake. It uses Shell Smash, which lowers its defense, but as with most Pokemon with Shell Smash, it has the white herb, so it gets the boosts without any of the debuffs. But if as long as he's able to survive this, and he's not, that would have finished him off. So I'm gonna send out a Pokemon that's um, even weaker to Earth Power than the last one, which was a very stupid move of mine. But so I'm gonna send out my Heat Rotom. 'Cause it'll be super effective. Or no, it can levitate, so it can't touch me with the um. It can't touch me with the Earth Power. Wait, alright, I was just checking something. It has an attack boost, so I'm gonna use Foul Play. It misses the Hydro Pump. Foul Play does a good amount of damage. By the next time, it hits the Hydro Pump. I'm probably gonna replace Signal Beam and um, Signal Beam and something else with an Electric and Fire type move because just my Rotom has no stab moves, so I'm gonna use Energy Ball. It uses Earth Power, and it just keeps one-shotting me. So I'm gonna send out my Charizard because it can fly, or it's a flying type, and so it'll be immune to the Earth Power. He misses his Hydro Pump. I hit my Dragon Pulse, and that's enough to finish him off. So he sends out the Aerodactyl. I'm gonna Mega Evolve, and then Crunch. It Mega Evolves too. Its Stone Edge is super effective, and it finishes me off. So now my last Pokemon is the Emboar. I'm gonna use. Does Rock resist? No, I don't think Rock resists Rock, but it uses the Earthquake. Almost finishes me off, but I'm gonna die. I finish it off, but I'm gonna die from the recoil. But anyway, thank you all for coming out to another one of my videos. And remember, life's a breezy if you keep it easy peasy, ham and cheesy. Bye.